Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to access your files from Dropbox without having to actually install Dropbox on the machine, because sometimes you don't have the capability to actually install, especially if you're located in a school or an office building. You don't get the same install capabilities. But there's still a way that you can access your files and upload and download. It's just an extra step or two. So I'm going to show you the way that you can access your files. So first thing we have to do is sign in once we go to the Dropbox.com website. So I'm simply going to click on sign in. If you're not on your own machine, you generally don't want to check that remember me, because then if you go back and visit, your username and password will appear for somebody else, and you don't want that to happen, because then people can get into your stuff. So don't ever check that box if you're not on your own personal machine. Once I'm into my Dropbox, I can simply select where I want to upload or download files from. So I will choose my technology folder. This is where I have an area that I want to upload a file to. In order to upload my file to Dropbox, all I have to do is click on this little upload icon up on the top. It's the one that looks like a piece of paper with an arrow pointing up, a blue arrow. If you put your mouse over any of these icons, you'll notice it'll give you a little speech bubble that'll tell you what those things are. So it's pretty helpful for you. So click on upload. When I do that, it's going to say you can select more than one file at a time, which is nice. I can upload multiple files. So if I have a whole bunch of things I want to send up, I don't have to send each one separately, which many of these sites used to make you do. They're all starting to change now. So I'm simply going to say choose files. It's going to give me my window. Now this window is where I direct it to where my file is. So I created a sample file that I've left on my desktop. So I click desktop, scroll down until I find my individual file. I called it sample file. There it is. It's a Word document. So I'm simply going to click on it to select it and say OK. Okay, sample file is now located in Dropbox there. Do I want to add more files? Nope, I don't want to add any more. That's the only one I'm going to send up today. So I'm going to click done. And now sample file is uploaded and into my folder here within technology. So that's really all there is to uploading a file. It's a pretty easy process. Nothing is installed on my machine. This is all working through the web interface. Okay. If I want to download a file, it's not very difficult either. So this is working in the opposite direction. I can simply click on the file in here. So sample file, and I just choose download up at the top. Notice when I click on one of these files within here, I have a lot of options that appear along the top here. Okay, I can move it to a new folder within my Dropbox. I can rename the file. I can delete the file out of there, or I can download that file. So I'm going to choose my sample file here, and I'm going to say save as. This allows me to then choose a location on my computer where I want to download that file to. So again, I think I'll just choose to put it on my desktop. It's called sample file, and I can say save. I already have one there, so it's asking me if I want to replace it. I'm just going to say yes, and now it's downloading that file, putting it on my desktop in place of the other one that was there. And that's really all there is to using Dropbox without having to install. So that's all. Thank you very much. Good luck with Dropbox.